how you started your journey, ma'am. What is your journey and how you started learning English? How you came to a Clapingo?
I don't come from an English speaking background. So of course I'm an Indian, and my mother tongue is Bengali.
Your appearance is very nice, ma'am. Like I can feel that when you are speaking your English, especially ma'am, you are maintaining a good smile. And I thought this teacher is 25, 15 years of experience. Oh my God, maybe a old like a, a
Right.
grandma kind of teacher may come. I
Right,
thought like
right.
that. Quick challenge for you, ma'am. Once again,
Please.
you love a lot that person. Suppose that person
Okay.
is in front of you, and you are
Mhm.
expressing your love to them.
Hello there. Good morning.
Very good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Very good morning. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay, okay. Right? Thank you
Yeah,
for asking. And how are you doing, Hari Krishna?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thanks for asking. How you started your journey, ma'am? What is your journey and how you started learning English? How you came to a Clapingo?
Mhm.
What is your view? Whether you are from an English background or you came from a Telugu or other background and you learn this language from following some things. Let us know.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for asking me that question, because it shows that you are actually interested in the life of that speaker and not just about fluency. Well, so for starters, I have always wanted to be a teacher. There was no I was not ever in two minds that I might want to do this or do that. So from the very beginning, from the time I had an understanding of pursuing a profession, teaching was what I wanted to always pursue. So I had trained myself, trained myself as well as chosen subjects, chosen a stream, uh, keeping in mind the fact that I would be teaching these subjects later on. So I completed my education in Mumbai, right from school education to college and then master's level. I completed two masters in economics, the subject of economics, one from Pune University, one from Mumbai University, but that both are within Maharashtra. So the sort of the geography is the same. So coming back to my journey, so yes, I mean, like I said, I have always wanted to become a teacher. So I I wanted to teach something which related to social science. So economics is a social science. I also had keen interest in teaching psychology, but then during my graduation, I was sort of given the choice, given two choices. Either I could choose economics and economics, statistics, and industrial economics, or I could choose psychology, logic, and there was one more subject, I believe. So I had to choose between the two. So I opted for economics. But then after that, very fortunately, I got my first break of teaching, first break as a teacher in the same college that I graduated from. It's a very well-known college in Mumbai, very old college also, Ramnarayan Ruya College. So my teachers, I always I'm quite thankful to them, especially the ones who had given me the first opportunity, because back then I had no prior experience to back up that okay, I'm a very good teacher. I had no experience, yet they gave me an opportunity to teach in such a prestigious college. So Ramnarayan Ruya was the first college I taught in. It is where I graduated from, and then I
Okay.
taught at the undergraduate level for 5.5 years. Then I completed my second masters, and after that I wanted to move up the ladder a little bit. So I wanted a little more challenge, a little change of scenery also in terms of students. So
Okay.
I applied for in various institutions offering MBA degree, and the present institution that I work in as an adjunct faculty and a coordinator, I've been in this institution for the last 9 years. So so yes, I mean, and I touch wood share a very good relationship with the management and the director also. They have been quite helpful because I'm pursuing my PhD. So I'm not able to devote
Okay.
so much of time to what I love, that is teaching. I have to devote time to research as well, and they have been quite okay and supportive about it. Um,
Yeah. It's a really nice journey, ma'am. But I really want to know one thing, ma'am.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am, your teaching journey is okay, but the main thing is that you came to Clapingo and you are learning,
Yes.
you are sharing the feedbacks to the candidates. Like, I want to know, ma'am, like how you practice your English, so that because this video will go to YouTube as well, ma'am, so the people can also learn.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, all
So
right.
what is the journey of yours, like learning English, where you
Well,
started? How? Yeah.
see,
Yes.
I believe that not only English, be it any language, to have a good grasp over the language, you have to be constantly in touch with the language. So to answer your previous question, so I don't come from an English speaking background. So of course I'm an Indian, and my mother tongue is Bengali. But then I have been educated in English medium school, college, at the master's level, also the university. The medium of instruction was primarily in English, and even while teaching, I use English as the primary medium of instruction and teaching. So I have constantly been in touch with the language. And apart from that, I've always had a keen interest. Actually, maybe I was a little more blessed than the others in terms of being a little more quick on the uptake. You know, I remember during my English back in my school days also, whenever we had English class, I used to get the concepts, grammar or sentence construction in one go, whereas the others used to struggle a little bit. So I had a keen interest as well as aptitude for
Okay.
English as a language, number one. Number two is I was constantly, like I said, in touch outside home. I was constantly in touch with the language, with my friends, with my teachers, and now with my colleagues also. And coming to Clapingo, well, to be very frank, I joined Clapingo when it was a very fledgling platform. It was just growing. It was a very small
Okay.
platform. I was very impressed by the team. It has a young group of team. It has a young, team, very young team, much younger than me actually, and they approached me, and so we have a very elaborate process of selection here to become a speaker. Also, many got rejected also, so I got selected in the first round itself. I was curious basically because I wanted to teach something other than economics as well. I wanted to teach students who are not they don't have that access to access of maybe good English teacher, or they just want, there are learners who just want to have a good conversation. They are good in English, just that they don't have anyone to speak, have a conversation in English. So I wanted to give them that actually, and I felt that this platform is the right platform because it's very convenient. It doesn't, irrespective of which geographic location you belong from, you can just join in. So I joined Clapping out of curiosity, and it, for as a means for me to break away a little bit from teaching economics and just to
Okay.
interact with more number of people across the country. And then I'm quite glad that I'm still a part of this. And actually, honestly, I never expected I would be here for this long. I thought, okay, I will see, but I did. I enjoy being being on this platform. So I definitely allocate some time every day to take sessions here,
Yeah.
and over
Uh,
time it has grown a lot, the platform.
Ma'am, I really want to ask you one thing, ma'am. I want to say you one thing, ma'am.
Yes.
It's my 14th session, ma'am. I had a discussion with around 14 different tutors in this application.
Okay.
So far, my journey was really so nice, ma'am. All the teachers were helping me. I used to give them a challenge. They always try to be very shocked because I think I'm the only candidate. I think I
Yes,
used to give the
challenging us.
challenge. Yes.
Well said.
So, one thing I observed in your ma'am, especially this is true, ma'am. Your appearance is very nice, ma'am. Like I can feel that when you are speaking your English, especially ma'am, you're maintaining a good smile. So I really want to help my listeners who is coming to my YouTube channel. So let me know, ma'am, like how you maintain that smile, ma'am, when you are speaking. Suppose, ma'am, I try to speak, ma'am, with a smile, but it looks like I am sillily utilizing. I try to
You have a
smile.
nice smile as well.
Yeah.
Right.
But ma'am, I try to smile what can I say, ma'am? Like conditionally, like I really want to smile. That kind of smile I try to smile.
Okay,
But when you are
genuine and
speaking,
coming
yeah,
from the heart.
genuinely it's not coming. Like when I'm speaking with a smiley face, it's not coming. So I am
Hmm.
like by forcefully I am trying myself to smile
To
on video so that
right
it
to
will
ease the
get some
situation.
interest. Yeah. But when I saw you, ma'am, you are speaking, but yeah, it's a little bit of smiley movements are there, not exactly you are trying to like it is not impacting on others, like other
Hmm.
feel something very bad, or like
Hmm.
not like
Hmm.
that. It's look like very simply moving like a flow. So
Right, I
that's
get your
really
point.
want to know, ma'am. Yeah, how
See,
you, yeah.
so Hari Krishna, frankly, I don't practice my smile. So this is how I actually smile. But then I feel that a lot depends upon the audience. For instance, when I teach in class, I don't smile a lot. If it's a serious economics related topic, of course, I don't have to smile. Otherwise, students will get distracted by my smile. But this is a platform which is, of course, we are having a general conversation. You're asking me personal questions also. So I'm a little more relaxed. And so that's why maybe I'm smiling a little bit more. What I also feel, actually, that's a good question, because as teachers, we want to put our students at ease also. We don't want to come across as someone who is very serious and very intimidating all the time. So what I personally feel is, first of all, whenever you smile, the smile should be genuine. It should not be
Yeah.
right. So of course you cannot practice genuine smile. All I can say is, if you feel like smiling, only then you smile, and that is the genuine smile. If you plan to smile, okay, after two sentences I will smile, then
Yeah.
that would not be genuine. So I feel it varies from person to person. Uh, but then, having said that, smiling is little, a slight smile is important to sort of, if it's a very serious topic, or if it is something which is a little uncomfortable to talk to, also talk about, then small smile can, a small smile, a very slight smile at the right time, actually, not like
Yes.
smiling throughout, but at the right time. So timing is also important. At
Yeah.
the right time really helps to ease that tension, okay, ease that discomfort or tension. So I feel, yeah, I mean, it's about, more about the
It's
person.
yes, ma'am. I think genuinely we need to practice it actually, I guess. But yeah, ma'am, some people has that ma'am, like God grace. What can I say? Like it's a really
Hmm.
that is the own personality, ma'am. I believe
Yes,
that ma'am,
very true,
everyone is different from
very
others.
true. Yes. I
So
do remember
yeah,
some of my teachers had such a very nice, whatever they
yeah.
spoke was different, but overall the personality was quite nice, maybe appealing also. I mean, you felt like listening to them, even if it was not your subject.
Yeah,
So it was like that. So yeah,
yeah.
if you think I have that, so I would just like to thank you and
Uh,
thank the Almighty.
Yes, ma'am, I can feel that because actually, ma'am, when I thought I would like to say one thing, ma'am, if you don't mind. When I thought this teacher is 25, 15 years of experience, oh my God, maybe a old, like a
Right,
grandma kind of teacher may come. I
right,
thought like
right,
that. But when I saw you, I got shocked. How she teach 49 years.
right, right.
That was
I started
surprising
quite
for me.
young. Right.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, that's something I take as a compliment. Thank you for that. But
really, ma'am.
yeah, thank you for asking those questions, because I don't think I of course gave a proper introduction, but then not so much in detail. And the learners do ask me a few questions here and there, because they're also intrigued by the fact that, okay, 14 years of experience, but I don't think I've gone so much into detail in any of my sessions so far. So thank you.
Ma'am, one thing, ma'am, I really want to ask you. May I know how much time it left?
How much time do we have? We have around another 1.5 minutes left.
Yeah. So, ma'am, quick challenge for you, ma'am. Once again,
Please,
this is
sure.
going to be very tough, ma'am. But I really want to know, ma'am, you're a senior teacher, so I want
Mhm,
to give you a challenge.
mhm. Okay, let me
Okay.
see what it is, and let me see
So,
if I can complete it or
yeah,
not, because given
yeah,
the
ma'am.
time, yeah.
The challenge for you, ma'am. Okay. So you maybe assume anything, ma'am. You want to
Hmm.
propose to your father or someone you love a lot that person. Suppose that person
Okay.
is in front of you and you are
Hmm.
expressing your love to them. So show
Hmm.
your love, ma'am, to someone. Just assume someone is in front of you. You are proposing to that guy. Maybe your father, ma'am. It's not a bad thing, right, ma'am? It's not a proposal kind of thing, but you
Right,
are explaining him like your love. So maybe your
right.
father, you can think like your father, ma'am. So how
Hmm.
you contribute yourself in 1 minute? Let me see, ma'am. Please take this
Well,
challenge.
well. Normally I would prepare a lot, but even if, okay, so if it's my father,
Yeah.
then of course I would. I'm more of a, in those times I'm more of an action person, so I may want to give him or her a hug first before speaking, and then I just would start with maybe a compliment, because I'm a little shy as a person, when it comes to expressing, love or any other appreciation also. So I might want to tell him that, so Baba, you're looking very nice in this t-shirt today. So is
No,
this
ma'am.
the, Mhm.
No, no. This is the challenge is that, ma'am, you don't need to tell, ma'am, how you tell. Just you can express. Suppose your
Express?
father is there in front of you now. So you are expressing. Just start and do it for 1 minute. So our
Okay,
session will
so
also complete.
it will be more like, so. So I call my father Baba. So, this t-shirt is looking really nice on you. So is this the one that I got, or is this the one that you bought? And then he will give me some reaction. And then I would simply say that, I felt quite happy the other day that, you supported me in front of, many, many people. And I think I would just stop there, because I'm not just one to really to be very frank, very, very free with words. But I would try my best to go round and round about. Like I said, I'll start with a compliment and try to be a little thankful about one specific scenario. But other than that, I don't think I'll be very vocal about my feelings. I'm more of an action person.